Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, sirs and ma'ams, Maging Day 2? The new controllers in the house. We get our Xbox Elite. I quickly went to the store yesterday. Actually, this morning, right before the stream. It's like I'm not going to play with a half-working, wonky-ass controller when I'm trying to electrocute our opponents. We also added a new spell, just called a Lightning Storm. Or Thunderstorm. What was it? Lightning Storm. I'm interested to see how well that works out. We finally upgraded Mr. Greenwich to tier 3 as well. He can drop me a mummified head. Hey, good to see you there. Good morning. Pleasure. So, I got some quests to do because we actually picked up some more bounties. That is around the one teleportation point, interestingly enough. A grown man dressed, feathers chirping and squawking at one another. It would be a joke if not sharpness of their spears. Okay, I can kill those. I have the teleportation. We have one bounty back there. You know what this game needs? A zoom out feature. I'm like zooming and being here very close to what's happening. And I'm wondering where the rest of my bounties are. Right? Okay, well, let's get the first one out of the way. Right up. The interesting part about the game that they do actually have daily, weekly stuff to improve your character on top of the improvements you're anyways doing, right? Where you just get stronger by logging in. So there is supposed to be... Oh, there he is, I guess. Okay, wait, let me try with this new spell. Ooh. Nifty. I like what I see here. That is a very good spell. When just zooting it forward, right? We got more intelligence for more damage, because why not? Oh, wait, you get to see it there. Is the PoE2 season done for you, Rasmus? Well, Rasmus, we've played over 5 weeks now of the season. So that is already very unheard of, right? Most content creators stop after 2 or 3. I've been already longer at it than anticipated. Was about time to do some other stuff. Yeah, we get this shortcut here activated as well, right? Yeah. I can now turn back. Interesting. Because there was more I wanted to do in that final cave. There was a final cave back here. Nah, no interest in fighting you right now, lads. I'm just heading through. I totally meant to do that. What else, right? So, bounty 1 done. Fast travel to the lumber mill, because that's where bounty 2 was. And we still need to discover like a little cave back there, if there's anything interesting. One of the unhinged plague doctors has spotted in the wild, attacking anyone that deems infected. Okay, unhinged plague doctors. How do I get up to the lumber mill from here as smooth as possible? I guess I could just walk through the water ravine, right? Oh, you can't get back up there. Huh. Silly me assumed you could get back up there. Oh, ow. Oh, that's an exploding rat. It was a rat bomber. Wait, he's spawning these rat bombers. Ooh, Jesus. Interesting, but can we not have that? still assumed there would be a way out of this, but you caught in this game, Bastion. Well, there was a ginormous patch last year, and this year we got the multiplayer update that came with even more changes to the actual game and how the game works. Preferable like the Danish projects that are now instantious instead of like taking time to get executed. So yes, game's different now. Gameplay's different. Game progress is different. And in a good way, though. Not in a bad way. Is it Souls-like? Yes, the game is Souls-like with ARPG mixes. It is like its own kind of genre. Something new, something amazing, something fun. It was on discount. I don't know if it still is, Cyber Phantom. So I do highly recommend the game. I think on release, it will be Game of the Year candidate, to be honest. I mean, right now it's still early access, right? But once it fully 1.0 releases, it definitely has the making of a solid candidate for that. My humble opinion. Okay, 1, 2. So you don't see much combat right now because I just have a build for myself that allows me to circumvent most combat. Because why would I let enemies bully me if I can bully enemies instead? Okay, this is not where the Plague Doctor is. Are there big boss battles? There are big boss battles. You can parry, you can roll. The parry is also very efficient. There's a stagger bar below enemies. So, like, there's a white bar below them. You don't see that white bar fill up for me because I am not staggering our opponents. I am essentially using my magic to be a big fat ass meanie. Herbs. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, brother. Both dead? Okay, should I not have, like, the Plague Doctor here? It said something about a crazed Plague Doctor. Where is said crazed Plague Doctor? That, no, that's also not him. Well, then, no crazed Plague Doctor for me, but a weapon shard, and that is super important because I actually need that weapon shard. Ooh, Molten Clutch. Firewall Armageddon. I mean, Armageddon sounds like a spell I want to have, right? He is going to see there, partner. Could he be downstairs? No, downstairs wouldn't make sense. He could potentially be here. Right, there's like a... tiny cube. Oh. We know take prisoners over here, chat. We know take prisoners. Poor guys. Potato patata. Like here together some potatoes to get some like wood for my projects at home. But ultimately we're just going to teleport ourselves back now. Very efficient, very efficient. I haven't played No Rest for the Wicked of the new PoE 2 season. Would you recommend this game or the late start in PoE 2? First, late start in PoE 2, Karsten, because you can still catch a decent economy Whereas if you like here's no economy, right, in this game, Karsten. So you're not gonna miss anything if you don't start right now with no rest for the wicked. Whereas if you actually do play the economy, right, in Path of Exile, you could miss something. So do that first. Okay, bounty hunting. 1 bounty done. We get challenges to control area, enchant armors, Draconia herbs, and locate Iona's cavern. Okie dokie. What do we have? We sell this. We sell that. We get focus cost reduced by 6. Drain focus in combat. Nah. Not 1T. Focus cost reduced after staggering armor pen. Max health by no. Gain focus on inflicting any status. I like that thought, right? Because inflicting focus on a status is kind of cool. What does my inventory say? Full of materials. Unlocked everything. Will you play Code Vein 2 Early Access, Proximus? When does that start? I will play Code Vein 2. That's 100% for sure. There's no questions asked for me here if I will play Code Vein 2. It's just like, I don't know when it actually did start. I mean, there's also Highguard coming out tonight, in case you missed it, right? And like, I have no clue what to actually expect from Highguard. As I guess no one else has. Okay, where am I here? Door. Is that the teleportation point I needed to take? It is. This is the first zone that's now dangerous because enemies are level 25. So technically, I would want to have my weapon upgraded for this area. I have lifesteal on weapon use, and it's actually working, which is interesting. A Thistle Ring. What does this Thistle Ring do? Deal damage on damage taken. Huh. Highguard or... Wait, Code Vein should already start in 13 hours? That's a bit too early for my assumptions. Oh, shit. Now... Oh, I can jump there? Okay. What happens if we don't have enough stamina? Oh, wow, that close quarter, like, crossbow shooting. Oh, cool. Well, we can investigate later, brother. I'm expecting it to begin this early, to be honest. But I can go up here, but then what? Huh? That would take me back. But why would I want to go back? No, I don't want to go back. I would want to go further. What am I missing here? So we're at these... I know I could go back, but... Well, I guess that was just for Luton and Tootin, chat? There's nothing I can go in this direction with, or I'm just blind. There's a stair. There's a stair. Oh, my lord. Big bird scary. Magic wielding tiny human even scarier. Right? We can go over there. We could jump. Oh, I could have walked up and I could have jumped over here as well. This level design is quite something. Gotta say. Jump over. Jump over. Jump over. Next hit is actually going to electrocute him. Okay. down this ladder now. That's a shortcut from the start. How does it feel with controller? Fantastic. Mouse and keyboard does not feel fantastic. I'm totally with you there. I mean, can you play with mouse and keyboard? Absolutely could. Ow. But to be honest, it's a controller game. Controller feels more native. Controller feels better. Controller feels more on point with what you're doing. All your motions, everything. I mean, play the input device you like, right? But don't complain if it feels awkward. Best part is you can like move while you're casting, so it's like some strafe casting here to a degree. Good. Oh, we can jump down, jump over. And we're still looking for more weapon shards, so I don't mind like discovering a bit more. This whole area. Also, cheers, Chad. Is there any point in keeping multiple access spade EDC? No, you want to have the highest level ones. So silver, iron, right? Whatever you can pick up that is like high leveled. And that is then your go-to tool. But don't like hoard them. There's no use in that. There's no advantage. Not like your tool is going to break anytime soon. Obviously your tools can break or you can use up their durability, but honestly most of the time you're gonna return back to base before that will happen, and you also do have repair powder, so don't worry. I'm happy it's better with the controller. You can just hook it up to the TV and play it on the couch. Yeah, that sounds good. And it's definitely like, it's just the intended way to play, right? So like the problem is, look at this. So I gotta move. So like this is me with a controller. I'm making circles. Let me try to do that with like, this is me trying to make circles on a keyboard. Do you see the difference? Sure, I can somewhat do it, but it's just not the same pinpoint precision that controller allows you to do. And that alone makes a huge difference. Right? It's the best way of like, some games have a better translation from keyboard over to how the movement works, but usually these games, oh, that. Sinister, you see a partner. Hail the Great Beak. Okay. You get a new controller, Jimmy. I went to an Euronics in Germany. Paid only 120 bucks for this one. I think like in online you can get them for a honey. So I guess it's fine. You know, $20 retail price increase. What do you want to? He wants to fight me? Does he want to mingle and jingle, chat, or what does he want? Okay, what does my quest say now? We made a blood offering inside the ceremony, spilled blood. We've entered the territory of the Balak Tawn. Now we must guard. Okay. So we just talked to a Birdman. And Birdman just said wibbity wobbity, wibbity wob wob wob, wib wob, wibbity wobbity woo. Right? Essentially that's what just happened, I reckon. We're gonna ignore Birdman. Totally not kill ourselves going over. Ooh, there is a... Oh, I have another one? Wait. Yep, I got another Nettlespore. That means I can activate this and potentially activate like a killer shortcut. Wait. I sense a shortcut coming, Chan. Listen, Birdman. Name's Ponyhoff. Go take prisoners. Okay, I was wrong about my shortcut prediction, Chad. I have no clue where I'm going. I guess it's just for loot. And we could jump down there to fight this guy, but no bueno, por favor. I really felt like we're gonna find a shortcut here. Ah, there. Yeah. See, next to the teleportation point. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I'm not crazy. This game has like a very, like, similar design to how Souls-like worlds are laid out. And you, at some point, recognize where these shortcuts are supposed to be. Right? Get a hang for it. Okay, that's great. In case I fall down, I can now make my way back up. I'm not a fan of controller, but this game feels so good. Like, honestly, if you don't like controller, that's fine. But some games are just meant to be played with that, right? I can't, like, you can argue that some games are forgiven. Yeah, you can play with both. But there are certainly games where it's like, okay, you either play controller or you're a goddamn idiot, kind of, you know? No offense. Because the game is just really not designed to not be played with a controller. Okay, I think we finally found the way down, Chad, because what we're trying to do was get to this ruin down there. And I also want to know where this elevator is leading us, to be honest. Elevator? Oh, a chest, and that's it? Item inventory is full. When did that happen? Okay, so how do I want to say, how do I make this go down now? See, I now activated every shortcut possible, right? There are a few more we can activate. Yeah, I really wanted to do that. That was exactly what I had in mind. This is the movement that I did not want to climb down the vines because, like, I am action man. What they call me in the strip clubs. Oh, I just lost all my focus. That's fantastic. Whee! You're gonna make it hard on me, huh? He called support. Okay. Right now we're feeling the not upgrading of our weapon. That's for sure. If I could upgrade my weapon one time further, that would be amazing. I think it's more rewarding in terms of loot if we play on hard difficulty. No, Sinister. Hard difficulty doesn't do anything for you. I mean, like, if you just want to have a harder life, play on hard difficulty, right? But honestly, it's not like that loot pieces also make that much of a difference. I could be running around naked and I would roughly have the same results. Obviously, my armor gives me some focus generation, which simply makes my life more convenient. But it's not like that I would be completely failing if I did not have that. So I would not put too much emphasis on the need of armor. More like, sure, it does do you some good, right? Okay, what is that thingy here, Chad? It looks dangerous. So goal number 1 is going to be to have, like, the ladies here come to me. Thing is, I can just, if I do this, it hits all 3 of them. Done. Done. See, I'm a demon, Chan. Settled that yesterday. Some players are making videos about getting higher loot DTC. I mean, you know how it is. Some people are intentionally misleading and some people just don't know better. Okay, Sakura Surveyor. We got now something that I have never seen before. I'm still expecting spiders from somewhere, but I haven't gotten any spiders yet. Okay, what are these? Villagers? I mean, this is a boss fight, right? This clearly is a boss fight. Let's check out on the boss fight, but not actually do it, because I still feel like I want to upgrade my weapon before I do this. I just want to see. Oh, cool. That looked amazing. Not just me get to see their partner. So I assume that monster's gonna wake up and the dude is gonna wake up. Together? And there's another monster. What? Yeah, that's not messed up at all. The design in this game is impeccable. I mean, seriously, look at this. I made the game a bit louder, by the way, in case it was too quiet. Sorry, chat. Oh, a boar. It says it released 2024. The game did release in early access 2024. However, this is not the actual release of the game, right? Who should we focus on? Caretaker or boar? Boar did quite some number of me there. A two-man boss fight is crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of two-man boss fights. See, like, you notice how we're doing significant damage, but we could definitely do more. Oh, I didn't lose track of the boar. That's true. The best part is I don't technically need to hit to gain my focus back, because I could also just rely on... Dude, he hit me. That hurt. I could just rely on my focus per second to regenerate me. This is why I didn't want to do the fight, because if I had my weapon one more time upgraded, Jesus Christ, I'd do so much more damage. Yep, we're dead. Well, we took him down half, I guess. Okay, so I want to go back to the main city. Problem is, I would have to unlock this now. No, actually, let's check if this is saved. We got the winged door, we got the Marin village, and as you can see, there's no teleporter to this point. Which is always the most frustrating thing, because now I want to teleport here, but I cannot leave this location unless I made enough offering to kind of get away, right? So now I have to take a bunch of shit that I have flying around in my inventory and just slam it in here and hope that it like is enough to allow me to teleport back and forth, right? This is why I tend to use here food for it, because it's just the better choice, right? I think you took no damage, the beast took no damage. Yeah, but we did great damage, right? So now we can teleport back because we got here the Temple of Day and Night. Dankeschön. You need to get the stuff from the boss for your build. Resolve, he doesn't drop it with a 100% chance. Right? So he might or might not drop it. That's very important.
Do it.
Bounty hunting. I did a challenge here. Cool. Now let's see what we got. Okay, we got new tongue splitter. Nope, don't need. Pants. Nope. Critical. Gloves. Also nope. Even though they would be fantastic in terms of not overloading me. I did not wear gloves, it seems. Oh, interesting. I mean, I did have these here that they have focus generation on it, right? I can become a bit more tanky. I still no mummified corpse face thingy. I'm a bit sad. Because what we're currently waiting for is... Oh, let's get the iron bars out.
Warrior's only as good as his weapon.
Okay, we need a... I need a malformed skull, but where am I going to get a malformed skull from? That's what I'm asking myself. Like, usually it makes sense where these come from, but I also don't know if I can upgrade my weapon further or if this is the furthest I can actually upgrade my weapon. Because it might also be that this is just the end of the road, right? No one can say that I might be able to do it even further.
Greetings.
Oh, she sells a... Infuse my new gloves with a... Here, gain focus. We got like some focus generation, some focus generation, some focus generation. Take what I can. And more is obviously better. Now that we have this unlocked, I could try to discover a bit more of the bird city. Maybe I can get a malformed skull there. That's right now my thought process, right? Sure, I could just now go bang my head against the boss and we would beat him. But I'm a believer in... I like to be so powerful that I just shit on everything. Does that make any sense to you, Chad? I really like to reach this point where you just like absolutely poop on your opponents. Because that's fun for me. Okay, I need to somehow get down here without killing myself. That's what we need to do. During scythe build, the scythe build is going to be super fun. I mean, also you can use just any weapon you feel like for the same way how we've been doing it. It's not like that you're forced to actually play a scythe, right? You can choose whatever you feel like. It's just that the scythe has a good way of, like, a good movement. And that's why I enjoy it so much. How do we get down there, Chan? Big mystery to me. Activated a bunch of shortcuts, which is good. Figured out how to get down. He's not down where I want to go down, right? Have some here unlocked that I couldn't take a second ago. Stamina. Souls, good day to you, partner. There is a lever here. I wonder where that takes me. That takes me up? I know, that's a shortcut. Oh, wow. Wow. I am bamboozled. I totally meant to do that. Now, instead of jumping over, I can go up. And then I can just go over. I wonder if you play this game hardcore mode and die to falling, like if your character is then permanently dead. Why didn't you jump? What's your level up, by the way? The thing is, I don't need levels per se. I need a malformed skull. I mean, this is obviously a level 25 area, so yes. 3, 4 more leveled. Oh, why are you not jumping over? Okay. Well, that's just fantastic. Kitchen. Straight up bug report needs nuts. Scam shortcut, dude. Scam shortcut. What we can do is we can go out of the Temple of Night because I can go back to the other teleportation point now. The shortcut is bugged currently. That does not help me right now, sir. Imagine this was your hardcore character and it's like, oh yeah, so unfortunately that shortcut is bugged. And you're like, well, great. Oh, look at me, Chad. Bam. No! That height did not warrant this death. That height did not warrant this death. I need my loot. Because every chest could have a mummified head in it. If I can still upgrade my weapon. So I'm not entirely sure if not 12. How far do I have it upgraded? So this is at 12 and my weapon is at... No, I can definitely upgrade further then. If I find 12 upgraded weapons, that also means that my weapon though is 2 levels behind in upgrades, right? I think that's like the number one thing that you gotta take away from this. Not that... my weapon is incredibly weak, but it's definitely weaker than it potentially could be. That's important. So what would you guess drops a malformed skull? That's the big question now to me. What would I have to kill? Get a malformed skull. Max is 16. That's good to know. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I mean, 12 would be amazing because, like, magic really gets amplified by the level of your weapon, like, tremendously. Okay, how did I get down here? Not here. How do you build? Everything seems random. Everything is random. However, despite everything being random, you still have options to influence the strength of your build. And you can also re-roll a lot of things, which you should not forget. So you're never locked into something. Like, you can just use your Fallen Embers to re-roll the stats of stuff. And that does help tremendously with your character. So to decide, okay, I want to get focused, then you just put on Fallen Embers until you get. And since stuff is random, you just have to look more for things. So how do you build? Well, with grit and perseverance, you just don't have to expect that your build is coming together anytime soon, right? I mean, I am looking, for example, for focus pieces, and as soon as I have focus pieces, I will upgrade them so many times until they give me exactly what I'm looking for. Right? Okay, I'm going down here right now because there is supposedly something I could find here. 22. Hey, why are you still here? Or again here? Did I not? I picked you up already. How would a dire nettle spore respawn? Okay, 1, 2, 1. I mean, a malformed skull would actually fit to these ladies, right? Just checking if I didn't miss loot here. They drop heavy harvest ragu. I mean, if someone would drop a malformed skull, I think it's like, you know, those two hotties. See, this is what I was talking about. There is a jump over. And we can kill Jeremiah. We have to go for Marin Village 2 another time. My actual like attack there doesn't do that much. It's like the lightning blast I have to unleash. So I can go over here. Then we go up. And I found it. Let's go. Though. I mean, I guess these enemies could also have malformed skulls. For all I know. Ah, this was where I found the access to the location here. And I just missed the chest. Ay, 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 ay. Ladies and gentlemen. Would you... Where does this bring me, though? No, where does this bring me? So much to discover. I jump. Uh-huh. Now. There. Well, not what I was looking for, but I guess what I'm gonna take. Although I still don't understand, how is the replayability of the game? Well, you could just play as many times as you feel like to just go for different builds, right? Because you're gonna be like, oh, so I would like to try being a mage. I would like to try being a warrior. I would like, you know, and so on. So you can completely like replay multiple times, definitely with different builds to see if this is something you would rather like to do, right? And the bosses are like obviously with every weapon, every fight feels different. I mean, magic here right now allows me to pretty much cheese a lot of things because I just absolutely obliterate set challenges, right? So these bears, I don't have to recognize their patterns, just have to roll out of their way and then I just destroy them. That makes a difference. Silver pickaxe, yes! Finally, chat. We've been waiting for this so long. So the silver pickaxe now. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. And if you're shit, you're still shit, right? Didn't change. And this is not even fully released, so there's so much to discover, there's so much content to do. I think the interesting part is that every single loot piece is randomized. So, like, there are no the same loot piece. You could walk up to a random loot piece lying on the ground, and it's then a, what's it called again? it's just a consumable. But it could also be a legendary sword, right? So everything can be everything everywhere. Which I do personally find very interesting. Nothing is the same. And that can lead to crazy moments where you just get abstruse loot where you're like, what the fuck? Why am I getting this now? Right? That's pretty cool. I mean, first boss alone can give you a legendary. Then the second boss can give you tons of legendaries. By the way, look here. There's another location where we could already go for whatever is behind that. Gathering herbs in the forest. Ah, Minder Irmgard. That is her house. Makes sense now. Okay, since I picked up a nettle spore, I could destroy the final... Did we not destroy that yesterday already? I'm not sure if that was the supposed way to do it, Chad. But we did destroy this yesterday already, so this does not make really sense to me. Okay, that one respawned too? Huh? That's so weird because I cleared this out. The problem is I need to now return, and I can't return because my... inventory, like I don't have the return rune on me. Hello, sir. Do you have a malformed skull I could borrow? Mr. Quaza, thank you for the 72 months of support, by the way. Appreciation. Okay, what we need, chat, is... So all of these spores, for some reason, did respawn, and it really doesn't make sense for me. What we need is we need to figure out where to get a malformed skull. How will we do that right now? Do we ask the internet? I obviously do want to have my upgraded weapon, right? Gonna be a waypoint out there that I can use for teleportation. Okay. Malformed skull, no rest for the wicked. Let's see. What is the mat for? No, where do you get it? Okay, shit. There is no information about the malformed skull on the internet. Oh no! I like there's no information. Oh no. Oh no. I got one of those. Rems, you can get them randomly from exploring the world. That's always possible. And Greenwich, the general good vendors, he can stock that one as well. So also possible. But it's just nowhere guaranteed, nor is it ever like a certainty that he would or would not. I mean, optimally, I would just upgrade him another time because I would assume that, like, in order to get that malformed skull, I probably have to go for the birch level of upgrades already. So, Dana's projects. What do we need to get for this one? Eleanor, Gordon, Whittaker. I mean, I have Greenwich to 3. Is Greenwich to 3? That's the max, right? Huh. So, I have him to max. There is no more further I can take him, huh? You have me intrigued. I mean, we can also make her higher level if we finally go for this. So, that's nice. Where is Ilaria's Sanctum, by the way? I never went there. Should probably unlock that too. Okay, let's first sell some stuff because we get some more loot, right? Sell. What do we have? Pants, gone. Hammer, gone. Sword, gone. 15 durability, no, gone. Sword, gone. Fire damage. I find like always fire damage increase. I've yet to find like anything for my lightning damage increase, right? It can also be found by clearing the watermill basement. In Marin Wood Souls, my Google says is no restrictions are best farmed by defeating enemies, looting chests. Within pestilence zones, but why pestilence zones? I mean, we can give this a try. As you say, I know where you're saying we should go, so we could go for the lumber mill and try out the lumber mill area. Dirty Hattie, is the game any good? Honestly, it's fire. Like, you have to enjoy the fighting, though. So this is the #1 cornerstone where you decide if you hate this or like this. Because the gameplay loop is fire of the game itself. So what it has to offer. That's just simply set in stone. However, if you're saying, you know what? Damn, this Souls-like fighting is not for me, right? They're rolling around. Then, yeah, dut. Don't play. Also, like, the only way you can heal is by actually gathering resources and then making yourself food. And if you say like, oh man, well that's fucking stupid, I hate it. Well, again, dud, right? These are some cornerstones where like the game stands and falls, where you truly decide is something for you or not for you. And it would be totally legit to simply say, no, I don't like this. This is not enjoyable. So yeah, those are the things you have to know. And then you can decide if you want to or want to not play. By the way, can someone do me a favor and enter like Code Vein Early Access into Google and tell me if there's anything from Bandai Namco that I missed? Look, Mom! Enemy! The chat said I should go for the dirty basement. Do that. There's a free weekend. Yep, there was a free weekend. I'm not sure if it's already over or if it's still running. But the free weekend was definitely the moment where if you hadn't tried the game yet, you should have. I think it's still on sale. I mean, these enemies, they could definitely have a malformed skull, so this makes total sense. So down there is the pestilence basement, Chan. If anyone would have, like here, a malformed skull, it could probably be like right in here. I've not discovered this area much because the first time I was here, I was like, nah, let's just get at it. Ever tried Arknight's Enfield? I looked at it, not my cup of tea. And it doesn't look like a horrible game, right? But, And if I have to choose between that and No Rest for the Wicked, I know what I'd rather do, right? No rest is definitely here my preferred. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Listen, sir. Oh, he might be from a bounty. He's from a bounty. He's the guy. Chad, he's the dude I've been looking. The weird plague doctor. Dude. Damn. He was the man. Plate area. Sadly, we couldn't find a malformed skull. What about Werewolf's Meat? Well, we did everything in Werewolf's Meat that is possible to do in Werewolf's Meat, so we can't do anything more in Werewolf's Meat because we've done everything in Werewolf's Meat. We get that question a lot, but you know, when I have done factually everything, what am I still supposed to then do? That guy just killed himself. No, there's only that much game you can get out. And you get to understand that I make YouTube videos, right? And I can't just play games if I can't make videos out of those, because you know I'm not earning money by streaming. Sure, some, but most of my money I make from making actual videos. So if I'm not able to make a video out of existing content, then I can actually not afford streaming said game. Might sound sad, but it's just the simple reality of how it works. You can make concussive bombs with the recipes now, y'all. So that's why you then have me games that are still good, but I just can't play them, right? What's your thoughts about the game on the fence of buying it? Well, do you like Souls-like combat? Do you like rolling around, fighting? Do you like gathering resources to upgrade your base? I mean, there is a limit to how much you have to upgrade your base, so it's not endless, right? Once your base is fully upgraded, your city, then you're just done. So right now I'm, for example, at the longest part where I have to find all these spruce wood, and then I have to turn the spruce wood into spruce planks, and that is like really the most exhausting thing to do right now. But once I have that one like done, then my base is just fully upgraded and we're good to go, and we don't have to like worry about this anymore. So that's pretty much like last final steps, right? And then there's also a big bit of base building for the people that actually like base building, and I think that's cool, right? I'm not the biggest, like, you know, I don't need base building in my games to give me any joy, but I understand that a lot of people love that when they can build up their home base, and it obviously helps with storage as well. Those pine wood, not spruce. Robbery. I wonder what's now here. So there was a big boss that we killed. I wonder what went here now. If there's... Oh, yeah, bears. Fuck yeah. And not the tiny bears, Chan. Okay, bears drop bear skulls, but not malformed skulls. That's sad. This is a part of the game that you might consider. After you kill a boss, after you clear out an area, that area will then be slowly overrun with other enemies. So you might return sometime, somewhere, and then suddenly that whole area is populated with very nasty opponents. And I think that's kind of cool. This is like the system how No Rest for the Wicked works. And the interesting part is that these opponents are also leveled. So if I now advance the world further, the level of the world will also jump further, and therefore all the enemies that are then in that part of the world will also be tougher. And it can partially be that you're just facing absolute monstrosities at some point. Right? I honestly hate that, Steel Duke. Well, it's not like it's meant to give you an endless leveling fun experience. because you have to go back to gather resources. But now imagine that you would have to go back to gather resources, okay? And as you then go back to gather resources, the enemies that are there, they don't give you anything. So that's going to be like, yay, you're going to walk through a complete empty world. But now you're going to actually walk to a world that has enemies in there, and these enemies also are actually good to kill for you. They're not just useless to kill, right? And I find that rather useful. Since, again, every enemy can potentially drop a legendary. See, I am looking for a malformed skull now, for example, to upgrade my weapon. Ergo, I have to kill something for that malformed skull, right? I have to get somewhere. I have to do something. Might as well kill enemies that actually do give me experience. And what we could try out is doing the Crucible and hope that the Crucible drops us a malformed skull. Because I need something. I mean, we anyways have to unlock the Crucible to get the Crucible loot. So that might be the easiest thing to do right now. Alex, you set your difficulty. Well, you set your difficulty at the start of the game. There's a recommended, there's a hard, and there's a easy mode, right? But the level, the world leveling up is there so you can keep up in level, because otherwise you would actually be under leveled. So right now I am, for example, level 20. I'm 22, and the current zone I'm in is a level 25 zone. Okay, so no, the current zone I'm in here is a 21 zone. But if I now kill the boss, so remember the boss where we just at. If I kill that boss without thinking, the whole world will advance into 30 plus territory. So I would suddenly bring the world into 30 plus territory while I am myself then under level. And that's actually like intriguing because you have to decide, you know, do you want to now with pure grit and perseverance go? Or do you want to be strong enough to advance further? All strategic decisions to make. Ow! The thing is, I'm not looking to mingle and jingle because I can't go back right now. I do actually have to kill myself. Sounds so weird, but I kind of have to. I don't have the return rune, so I kind of want to return right now. But I don't want to take the time to return right now. So the easiest way to do that is to kill myself. Can you guide this build? I'm a newbie. We have guides for a mage start, for a warrior start already up, my friend. So those two are cooking out there for you. And we have a 14 tips that every player needs to know. Come on, sir. We're already ahead of the curve. Why would we not get this all out to you as soon as possible?
Good to see you.
You not having a malformed skull is just mocking me. So what do we have? Fire. You know what? Since this is full, this inventory, I might as well sell some. I don't use any of these.
What a curious.
We're going to do a bow guide 360. Don't know yet. It depends what I like. I need to figure out currently when here, what was it called again? Code Vein 2 early access. When is that going to happen? Shit me not. Tonight, midnight. I'm not gonna wake up midnight, but I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning then.
I think I know what the ancients.
I mean, seriously, I'm not planning to wake up midnight, right? Let's go into the Crucible. We haven't been with this character yet. Did you say Mage is best? Mage is the most comfortable Edison. Because as a mage player, you don't have to worry too much about enemies' attack patterns and such, because you do this, right? And that's rather convenient. I can cut short the challenge of a lot of opponents. I mean, it's not like that melee weapons don't have their own way to deal with these situations, right? Because melee weapons, for example, my scythe can deal with this also in a way by pretty much jump attacking everyone. And that's a good cheese. That's a different kind of cheese, right? Oh, you little rascal. Thought you're hot shit, huh? Okay. I think I killed everything? Oh no. Fuzzroda! That's it? Not it? There's more? What was that first level of the Crucible? So the Crucible is like an area where you fight different opponents and it's ever changing, right? And in between of these levels, you can improve stuff. So I can get healing increased by 20%, rate reduced by 70, damage increases. No, I'm gonna re-roll all of these. Right, so we can go through this and see if there's any of these like upgrades that will gradually improve us. So pretty much like a gauntlet here. And your goal is to make your way through all these levels. And in the meantime, you can get a lot of loot. So to your question again, how you're supposed to make builds, well, you would play the Crucible and pick up tons of loot. Preferable, right? Because the Crucible is guaranteed to get you item pieces, materials, all that kind of stuff to improve on your strength. Wow, I just absolutely nuked those two. That wasn't even fun anymore. Okay, well, we have gain plague infusion, healing increased by 30, elemental effects from the Crucible, elemental damage increased, but physical damage reduced. Who does physical damage here, Chan? Where do I find your current mage build? Edison, the YouTube video from yesterday. It's called Perfect Start as a Mage. Because it's all about how to really begin the game, which steps you have to take, to which upgrades you have to get to then be a powerful mage. Oh, I just killed him. Cool. Wasn't sure if I could like climb up there, so I was... One, two, three! Okay, I'm gonna target the big one. Oh my goodness. Seems a bit simplistic, doesn't it? Yeah, I know, but that's why we made the build. You know, there's a reason we made this exactly like this. It's not because we wanted to have something weak. Okay, we'll get one more opponent. Nerd. That was for 3 already. Okay, what do we have? Damage increase, kill up to 15 times. Pickup radius increase, max health is increased. Chance to deal minor lightning damage around the enemy damage dealt. Sure. Regenerate focus, gain focus on kill. Wah ha ha ha. This is what I meant with like improve yourself. It's gonna be crazy. How the hell do I turn off the greenish waterfall in Marinus Keep, Westminator? That's a quest, Westminator. You have to advance your story, and then the greenish waterfall in Marinus Keep will automatically deactivate. So pretty much kill the first boss, then move into Sanctum, then advance the quest further, and then it gets turned off. You probably try to turn it off like in the very beginning because you found it and you're like, man, I need to get this done. But you're not supposed to get it done yet. Okay? You're not crazy. I mean, you're still crazy, but different kind of crazy, right? Okay, that was a simple iteration of this. I mean, you saw how few enemies we had. Healing increased. Oh, there's a revive one. I mean, Westminator, do you mean the green waterfall that is in the beach area that leads into the sewers? Okay, chat. Now we can talk to this guy. And he wants glimmers from us. We need 20 glimmers to unlock our... Yeah, I want the scavenged remains, right? And we're gonna get good. So I need to do this crucible once, and then we need to do the crucible another time. It's pretty much our crucible beta run right now. So we could look at a Malformed Skull. Yeah, if you mean the one right after the beach, then you have to get the quest from Winnick inside of Sanctum. That... Like, if you... I mean, I assume you have fought Felstad already. If you haven't fought Felstad, that answers then my question. Or we're just talking about a different waterfall. No. We can go down there? Because down there are enemies as well. But what are these explosions? That's the lightning damage I can get bonus, if you remember. Yeah, we get focus on kill, and focus on kill is going so good right now. Thank you, chat, for helping him, by the way. Appreciate it. And I can only help that much, after all. While I'm trying to still advance myself, right? Thank you for helping us here along the way. What you call community. I can, like, right now just spam away my spells because I know that every kill gives me bonus focus, right? Usually I would try to conserve a bit of focus and don't be like too wasty, but who cares? Right? Bam, 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 bam. Done, 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 done. Okay, now let's check the upgrades because here was revived once after being killed. Movement speed, focus gain, rune damage, lightning infusion. That's it. You can definitely miss getting the key from the drunk guard. Yes. I mean, you have to pretty much start the quest. Then you have to walk up to the guards that say something about their fellow guard being drunk down there. And then you kind of make the connection where you have to go. I mean, the game subtly leads you along with zooms. So whenever you're in a location where it actually starts zooming out, you can be aware that the game is trying to tell you something, right? That there is something close by. That something might be worth throwing your eye on. Health, staggering enemies, additional random echo. No, we're good. If people don't read or listen in 2026, they have some bold design choices in this game in terms of just expecting the player to figure it out themselves. But I'll be honest, I like that. I mean, I'm happy to sometimes be treated like an adult. Don't get me wrong, I accept that games need leading on, right? It's important that games have explanations, that games have tutorials. It's like, you need to have this, right? However, it is also sometimes nice when the game is like, okay, you're a grown-up adult, right? You can figure this out yourself, like by context clues and by actually reading the quest and paying attention. Especially since the guards are often talking to you, right? In the beginning, when you join Sacraments, you have to go to the Rookery. And in case you missed this, every guard you walk past is telling you, oh, the Rookery is this way. No, no, Serum, come here. The Rookery is this way. Right? They're like, you're literally being told. I mean, unless you're willfully ignoring the world, that's set in stone. Okay, we're almost at the boss, chat. That's 9. After 9 comes 10. Surprise. In case you didn't know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, big boy. I gotta look out here because these guys can actually throw you off the level. It's not that that ever has happened to me, right? Chad, seriously, listen. I got never thrown off a level by an enemy. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, after all of this, floor 10, we get to face our friend. And this is not even the hard part, right? He's the easy face. Okay, that fire did just insane damage to me. Okay, where? Undeserved levels of damage there. Ow. Okay, we'll get him down. At least the first time. The real fun begins now. And has range for days. Ow! Ah, yeah, he does that. I remember. Need to heal, hit him because I heal with this. He nuked me. Hey, did I not get healed? So that was our first Crucible visit. Now we can get the Elsa quest. Then Elsa gives us another quest. Right? We didn't get our thingy that I wanted to get. So we didn't get our malformed skull still. I guess the easiest way to fix not having a malformed skull would be just getting myself a new weapon. Right? I mean, that would kind of fix the problem. Right? Instead of just getting something new, or instead of just getting an upgrade to my current one, I could just get a level 12 weapon. Are you enjoying No Rest for the Wicked? Oh, I loved it the first time it came out, sir. So the answer is tremendously. I'm not the slightest surprised how much fun I'm having.
Make the world life.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another piece. Lightning damage increase, focus gain increase by current durability, chat. So my helm right now has to gain 4 focus generation. And the new one would definitely be an upgrade to this. Gain 13 focus on kill, gain 3 health on a charged attack. Oh. Isn't that cute weapon that we don't need? Healing increased. Higher damage. Focus cost reduced. Lightning damage increased. Sell. Let's see, can we fuse this one? Do we have something meaningful? Gain 10 health regeneration. Yeah, you know what? Let's put on that helmet instead of the one that we have right now. And we can also get one more of our... Can you make a new character and place in your current world? Yes, you can absolutely make a new character and place in your current world. Silver bars. I mean, do I need silver bars for anything? Nah, but I just make them. Who knows? Maybe at some point I'll want them. Weapon shard. Need to buy that because I'm always short of weapon shards. Okay, we should start upgrading Mira and Mary. Because right now, one of my problems is that my gear is also not upgraded. So let's actually be a smart player and do the progression that we're supposed to do, right? So yeah, No Rest for the Wicked, chat, launches today, midnight. Or 11 p.m. Now, I could technically wake up at midnight, but kind of don't want to. The advantage, though, if I wake up at midnight is that I can make a YouTube video right away in the morning, then wake up and then do more. Make a doodles. I mean, that was not in my preferred plans of actions today, but you never know until you know. And we also gotta make a Code Vein video today, actually. This is like the necessary upgrade. Again, I could just go and kill the boss now, but as you can see, this also gave me experience, right? So it doesn't hurt to do this. No Rest for the Wicked. No, we're talking about Code Vein 2. Code Vein 2 is another Souls-like game, an anime Souls-like, that will drop today at midnight. No Rest for the Wicked will not drop for another 6 months. I mean, this was just the update. But yeah, in the next 6 months, we should be getting the full release of this game. And I'm positively excited for that. Because it shows a lot of promise, right? How much should we just pick up, resource-wise? 5 perfection. Okay, we got another 3 skill points. That goes into intelligence. I want a nuke. Yeah, Code Vein it is. And Code Vein is pretty good. I mean, I was in Frankfurt. Chat. Your boy got invited to meet with the developers. And I did get to try out the game before everyone else. And had tons of fun. Is this coming to PS5? Maybe on release. I mean, it's coming to console at some point, but we just simply don't know when. Building projects. I want to upgrade Eleanor's enchantment shop, and I wanted to upgrade Mira and Mary's tailor shop. There you go, Mira and Mary. Then we have to wait for 5 more spruce plunks, and then we're good to go. So is Mira and Mary upgraded right now, chat? My weapon could go all the way up to +12. right? However, if I look at my current equipment, let's just check. So this is plus 12, this is plus 12, this is plus 2. Then this is plus 11, and this is plus 3. So I need better pens. Therefore, I am going to buy you, and I'm going to buy you, and I'm going to buy you. And then we're just going to magic these up, right?
Hang on. I guarantee. Shells full.
Supreme Boy, you started with the game on early access but didn't play much. I'm going to be honest with you. Early access was fun as they released, but this is a whole different game to that. And it's good that it's a whole different game to that. Because as much fun as the release was, it was flawed. It was a good early access, but it needed more. And a lot of the systems needed a rework. Okay, physical damage increased, poise defense increased. And this is... Well, and if it's just going to be more defense, I guess, right?
You and Pine.
These spruce planks.
Always go with the grain.
Serum.
Let's see if we can get this pans upgraded.
Now's about time you came.
I put on... Which pants did I put on? This one. Right? No. What did I put on? Crestfallen Archer pants, yeah. I mean, at this point, I might as well just keep upgrading this one.
Looking a bit.
Still better than the others. Okay, craft leather, durability leather, craft leather, durable leather, craft leather, durable leather, craft leather. That's enough. For this, I need torn sinew. How do I get torn sinew? Wool, Yewed, Flax. I mean, Flax is probably the last, right? Can we get Yewed? Oh, yeah, I need to know what these all turn into. I can see. Now we can upgrade Ilionor's enchantment shop and see what we can get there.
You're true.
First, go to Captain Randolph chat because Captain Randolph has another challenge for me done. Thank you very much. That gives me chipped quartz.
Oi, notice anything?
Okay, Danis. Buy. So usually upgrading this shop, right, would have taken 3 days, chat. Can't imagine they actually like great improvement that it doesn't take 3 days anymore to do that.
Everything is a prize.
So what do we get from the level 3 shop now?
The Great Plague of
Fine. Okay, she sells us 36 into ones. Jesus. I mean, this is a tier 9, and I have a tier 9 already, so that's useless. We can get Frost Step. We can get Lake Barrage. Chain Lightning and Lightning Sweep. I have that already. Then we got Lake Wave and Fire Nova. The Focus Halo, Stamina Wellspring, Electric Enchantment. Cold Electric Plague, Blink. Channel. Thorns. Nothing too interesting. Using A on the controller, why can't you dodge? Maybe because you are heavy, you have heavy equipment on, and you're overweight, and you're fat, and that's why you can't use it.
If not us, then who?
Now, I know this sounds brutal, but are you wearing like too heavy equipment, sir? Or your controller has a broken A key. I mean, it's always a possibility. Would be rather unfortunate, but not impossible. Let's go up to advance the quest. Does the vendor stuff change? The vendor stuff is randomized after, I think after a whole day passes. I don't actually entirely sure when exactly the thing rolls over, right? Okay, how much Plague Ichor do I have left? One more Plague Ichor. Food inventory. Miscellaneous inventory.
Take this post.
So, we still have to kill the boss now. At least made it up to level 23. We still haven't found a malformed skull. Oh shame, oh shame. But I'm also not sure where to look anymore. So we might as well just go kill the boss now. Even though it just means we're going to be starting to fall further behind. Windmill Lumberyard. Yeah. What day night? I don't know about the Plague Ichor inventory management. You should watch our video from today. It's like full of tips that every player should know. Goes a bit over what you can do with the Plague Ichor and stuff. Okie dokie. More potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. I'm gonna go with full. Oh, we could actually use our Lightning Storm spell. Let's see.
We are one now.
Oh, did you see that damage, Chan? If I take a focus potion now, it's an instant win. At least on the death thingy here. Uh-oh. Okay, we're currently waiting for 100 focus so I can do this. Nice.
Sorry, child.
Oh. Big man. Ow. Oh no, I used my focus for the wrong spell. Ho ho. We almost have him staggered. Impolite. Angel Tradition just tell you. I mean, Angel Tradition, you can unlock your ring slots first. Congratulations. You didn't even ask a question, H-Old. You're just mad that someone asked a question and you didn't get an answer, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what you're actually mad about. But please calm down, brother.
We are one now.
Okay, we're gonna just hit him with the A's. That was definitely the best one here. So let's get our 100 focus up. I mean, we have focus generation, so I can just chill now. Ow. And we're gonna be careful about this. So the tusk takes all the damage the caretaker would have taken. Right? Ow, 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 ow. Oh, this is bad, this is bad. I should still focus on the tusk because if I focus on the caretaker, the tusk doesn't get stunned, right? Makes sense. Right, because I shot now the caretaker. Oh. While I'm on the ground, Chan. Reason why people make many realms and farm change to get more items from vendors? Yes, absolutely. It is a legit strategy to make yourself multiple realms to get then multiple items from multiple vendors. So that is a legit strategy. However, I never believed in that strategy. Not because it's not working, just because I find it stupid if that would be required of me, right? Just to have proper progress. So yes, I understand that that is a way how we can get the Malformed Skull, for example, from the vendor right now. But I just refuse. Right? Because I think it shouldn't be required to do that. Personally. We staggered it. But that's just me, you know, being stubborn. Get down. Hee range? I was on Mars. You couldn't even hit me with that. Rude little bugger. Could, by the way, go into this fight with like full focus, but no. Oh, we should craft something. Wait. Give me a short moment. I do not have the materials to craft what I want to craft. I'm just running out of like meaningful healing food, right? In a second. That's where my not plus 12 weapon comes in. I think if my weapon was plus 12 already, I could probably double strike the boar and I would kill it ASAP. With probably, I mean, I'm pretty damn sure that will work. I wonder if my chain lightning hits both, if it does do more damage. I should probably take my potion, but at the same time, doing damage with my spells heals me. You know, I have a minimal amount of lifesteal on my staff, and it's just enough lifesteal to matter. Aha.
Sorry, child.
Wonder if I should maybe twack him a bit.
Ali.
Ow, 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 ow. Got it? See, this time he should... Ooh. I was willing to roll that. I didn't. Oh! How much more? Oh no. We just killed him, you know? Solve problem by kill. So he gives us a level 12 weapon, but that's just not our style because it's a one-handed weapon. I'm just playing two-handed ones, right? So this is a Caretaker's Ruin Stop. It's a faith weapon as well, right? It's not even like what I am looking for. Satina's overall. Where are we? Well, it will show now because I assume this might be the last boss of the early access currently. But I'm not entirely sure if there's more to come.
I hear nothing. You cut out a piece of us so that we may live. En Mirza Elatalin. It is a lonely life. And please, return to Marin.
Okay, where am I now in Bransky? Ah, I'm here at the village. Okay. Melee is rough in the game. Melee might be rough in the game, but it's... Ow. But it's totally worth it, in my humble opinion. Since, like, you've seen me do a lot of damage with my spells right now, correct? If I, for example, go for my Scythe, then I stagger the enemy, and I go for my Scythe's focus attack. Even in unupgraded, it took almost like half the HP away from bosses, just like that. And then in upgraded is obviously quite formidable as well. Okay, let's not fall down. But I was hoping to jump like over this into the... Goodness.
What? Thank you.
See, they finally remember life again, the world.
Thank you.
Go up here. Meet Odessa.
So it's done. This village owes you a debt of gratitude, Sarum. As do I. I never imagined I would say this. I'm glad our paths. You should know, I had no idea there was Sarum on that ship. We attacked for good reason. Let's call it water under the bridge.
Okay. Well, thank you, Odessa, for being so honest with me.
I used to have to drag Honora to this circle. Your father doesn't.
No.
He carries his burden as best he...
Oh, we can buy... Ladies and gentlemen! Bop, 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 bop. We can trade our malformed hands into a malformed skull now. Ha, 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 ha! Take that, you little shit. Okay. So, now that we have the quest done. Spoken, unspoken. Spoke wrong. Scholar. But, where do we go now? It still gales me, though, that we are burdened with... not being able to upgrade our weapon beforehand. So because I would have just shit on the boss if I had my weapon upgraded beforehand, right? So now I just mediocre destroyed him. Oh, Obscura, you can definitely get a weapon at level 1 and carry it all the way through. So once you have a good weapon, you take it with you. However, obviously, like if I now found a level 12 weapon, I could have just skipped the upgrading to level 12 and that would have been nice. But again, I do like my current weapon I have. It has good stuff on it, right? It's worth it. It has the spells I exactly want. So all of this kind of adds up to something where I would like this to be, right? So, my friend Fillmore. Upgrade. I need a birch planks. Sorry, I did not make enough of those. So let's get some more birch planks running. I have a lot of spruce, but I need birch wood. Let's go. While we wait for this to be done, we can quickly save the cook because we actually did not save the cook in this playthrough, Chad. And so let's see how far the world has now advanced. Also, what we could do is, so we have this one here. It says blackened fragment that can be used to disenchant items. No. Here, strengthen an enchantment effect. It's kind of interesting because if you have a cool enchantment like here, critical damage increased, focus on kill can go up, right? Gain health on a backstab. I mean, the health on a backstab I need to reroll on this item because obviously health on a backstab is completely useless for me. Health on staggering an enemy. I mean, yeah. Gain focus on a backstab. Sadly, it doesn't do anything for me as well. Attack stamina cost reduced for 10 seconds after a period. Fast travel. Let's save. Gordon. The only difference I see now is that you can't infuse with powers from another weapon while crafting. What do you mean?
I was outfished, thought I could make this fort. Please.
Don't worry, Gordon. I'm gonna save you. Chad, if you're not saving Gordon, you're a terrible person, and we can't be friends. Gordon is clearly in distress. Man's too fat to get safely down there. Which gem gives you enchantment power in low life? Don't know.
I don't fear death.
And I couldn't tell you top of my tongue what is the exact enchantment for that. Okay, the Marinus Keep is now level 21. It was 17 before. I mean, not like that level 21 has any chance against me, right? Level 21 is like a cake park walk for me. Oh, Chad, he doesn't have a body. Did you see that? I was wondering what's wrong about the dude. He doesn't have a body. I'll need to check if they dropped something interesting. Done. Oh, lad, really? Why are we not avoiding much? Well, listen, sir. I'm just tanking over damage. I think everyone understands that, right? Sometimes you just need a tank with damage. Imagine falling down here like a noob. Imagine falling down here like a noob.
Kick down the ladder!
Kick down the ladder. No problem. I gotcha.
Wife's gonna... I know, Karen.
He's so happy now, chat. He gives me food. Now we can get our planks back to upgrade our gear. Any multiplayer possibility? There's co-op, sir. There's co-op. You can play with your friends up to 4 in the same world throughout the whole game. And once your world is launched, your friends can also connect back to your world without even being there. You being there. So you can pretty much play at any point at every day at any time together or not. What level are you? We are currently level 23. We have killed 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses. Whatever difficulties available, I have to go the hardest. The hardest is intriguing in the game, but honestly, it doesn't do anything for you apart from making it harder. Okay, I need a boar skull, pine planks, and birch planks as well. Let's go. This is so good. I have the whole upgrade, so we can go up to 12 now. That's going to be a significant increase in damage, so that makes me happy. Let's make more silver ingots, even though I don't need silver ingots, but hey, we like to have them. Then we're going to teleport back to get some more planks, birch and pine. Wait, what is pine planks? Pine is the basic one. Why would I need pine planks again? Eh? Aren't pine planks the basic one? Am I just crazy? That's spruce, obviously. Yeah. Oh, the path is now level 23. So if I needed to grind a level out, Chad, the path is kind of like what you want to do. This is what we said about like the world leveling up, right? So now the world get a higher level and new enemies are around this area. So I could, if I choose to, use this to level myself. Which is definitely cool. Air hurt. Bow build, very good. I mean, one of the biggest annoyances of this development is how people complain. Oh, yeah. I mean, people are just like, oh, I don't like the fighting. And it's like, sir, you have so many choices, so many weapons, so many movement sets. You have magic, you have nothing. Like, if you can't get down with a fighting system, that's a you problem, right? And we're obviously going to get also a class system that will then lean even further into like different fighting styles, because you're probably then guaranteed to get certain weapons and stuff that should make it even more clear how to play, how to not play, what to do different. So yeah, anyone that's not able to get online with the fighting, might not be a game for you. What can you say at this point, right? Not every game is meant for everyone, and that's okay as is. But it's nothing you should be whining about in the internet. I'm totally with you there. Never made sense to me. Just accept that it's not for you and move on. Because the fighting system is the core of the game. Kind of like if the game didn't have this fighting system, it would just be another whatever. right? Fighting system is kind of like what makes it different than other stuff. You say we're getting a class system. They're working on something for the 1.0 release. Because right now you start the game and you pick up whatever weapon. So I could imagine that once you're entering Sanctum, that you might be then getting something like a class to choose from. And that class will come with the beginning weapons, and it will come with a beginning set of stats to more lean into certain playstyles. The thing is, they said something that is really important. They said we don't want to give you everything before release. And I can actually understand their way of thinking, because they're saying, like, if we give you everything before release, why would you still be excited for the release, right? They want you to still be looking forward to the game actually coming out and to having some things going on. And honestly, if then a class system comes, right, I'm going to be like, fuck yeah, now I need to actually play the game again, right? Now I need to try out again what's different. It looks fine for you. I mean, melee is obviously more brutal, less forgiving, but surprise. Who would have guessed, right? We made ourselves linen garment, ute garment, and wool garment. I'm just upgrading my height. Dum, dum, dum. So, we still need 2 pine planks, 3 birch planks.
You cannot rush an
Okay, we got 1 more birch planks, then 2 more birch planks, and then we're gonna make more pine planks. Okay? That's gonna take down some more minutes. I could figure out what quest I need to go for now, because that's the problem. We just took down the boss, right? Up here, but we didn't get anything where to go for. Oh, there's a smith here too. There's Dolan and there's Cyriel. Oh, we have to go. We have to check, right, what they have to sell. Interesting. I wasn't aware that we get a whole village of traders. Especially since that village of traders is going to have different materials as well, correct? Oh, hi. Name's Ponyhoff. It's I. Well, that's a unique way to give you a quest. Sir, please come to the rookery at once. I fear the Watcher is gravely unwell. Damn. Honestly, that was crazy. Twitter, huh? Twitter. Hi, Elon. Garim, so what gear do we have? So our Cursed Crone Staff has focus on kill, which is cool. Our helmet does have lightning damage bonus and focus can increase. That's also nice. Then we got the body armor that gives me focus cost reduced on staggering and health generation in combat. Health generation in combat is kind of useful. We have the gems on them with focus generation, and technically I want every piece of my gear to have focus generation. It doesn't. We get rings with equipment load, regainable health, and rune damage, which is amazing. And yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, is this gear that I want necessarily? No, absolutely not. This is not even gear I want. But it is like gear I have. The most important part is that I get the focus generation in some way. Where's he from? Because it's 312? No, it's not. It's 1213, brother. In Germany, where the Germans live. Honestly, that quest delivery was now 20 out of 20. Okay, thanks they embrace you've come.
It's the Watcher. I don't know what's happened. He's made such strides of late. His faculties returning, but today I found him, well, lapsed. At first I thought it was a figment of my nervous demeanor, but no, he won't eat, not drink, he won't even speak. His breath is far too shallow. Is
he dying, John? Oh, the Watcher just stands now.
back through
through the nameless pass. If the gate hope is new.
Psychicer. Okay, we get a quest from him. So, Faith and Flame. The Watcher has a grave warning for us. We must return to the mountain gate and stop Madrigal Selin from breaking it down at any cost. What? Madrigal? That's your plan? But you shouldn't, lady. Did you buy a new controller? Ta-da! I went this morning. I have a electronics store close by, and I rushed to get it done.
What were they for?
I mean, I whipped out my other controller, so this one is broken and this controller is broken. I have a bunch of broken controllers here that just don't go a lot. Your ring says minus 11% damage. It says minus 11% attack damage to me. I don't do attack damage.
The quarry misses the
Okay, fast travel. We can go to the... Hey, I activated a waypoint there. See, this is kind of like horrible. I want to go to the Madrigal now, but I haven't activated...
Survive floods and fires, foul abominations, not to mention the fickle winds of Coffin's finest. And that damn pound next time you're here.
Okay, so now we're going to face the Madrigal's guards. Look at that.
The pass is shut.
I have the feeling they're going to go like all violent on me.
No outsiders. Are you deaf? No entry till the holy city's been freed from the stuff.
Oh my goodness. I did not activate the shortcut that would allow me to go here faster now. So I'm a bit cooked because I have to now go the old way. They removed that too. What the fuck am I supposed to get there? Because usually you would go over this side. So we actually have to find a new way. So this was like, usually I didn't have this activated because I forgot.
Lives for official use only. If you want to pass, speak with Primus Bing.
The pass is
The path is shut. The bell rock come.
You can hear it, can't you? Feel it in your feet as well. None may pass, not even your kind, although I confess some of my men proved to be anything but. Now I have the Inquisition breathing down my neck. I lost their trail in the caves to the west. Just to note.
Oh, so I hunt down a few of the Madrigal guards and then we're good to go, huh? What's up, my friend? Go hunt down some guards. Are we even in the right place? This is a cave to the west. But is it the cave to the west we're looking for? Seemed like it, right? Little friend, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Little friend, very good to see you there, partner. Okay, there's a bridge. Technically going over this. There's some iron here if I need some more iron. We found a new ring too. What does the new ring do, Chad? Experience gain increased by 8%. That's pretty cool. Planes. And now, how am I supposed to get up to that cave? It's that cave to the west, right? I'm being extra dense right now. Set, right? Primus set outsiders are barrel from reaching the mountain gate, but if we hunt down the Belain deserters on to the west, we might pass. So they're up here. There is the cave. So I would assume that that was the cave. Unless I'm just blind. I mean, I was trying to walk over this, but there is no walk over this. We got the same stuff as you. Is it worth to go with? Yes, sir. I mean, this would have to be the cave, but there is like nothing to cave go into. Hug the wall and walk. Oh, you're so right. I completely forget you can hug the wall. Honestly, this is one of this is one of the features I completely ignore that exists. So when you walk close to a wall, it says slide, right? They're like you can press yourself to the wall. But I completely ignored the fact that you can actually do that because it wasn't needed to this point. It literally walk up to this, press Y, right, and you can do it. But I didn't need it. I didn't need to do this for anything. Shout out to the chat for making this possible. We appreciate it dearly. Because we seem to be imbecilic, moronic idiot that does not know how basic game mechanics work, right? There was a gate there too. Could I open that gate? And I assume this is going to be a walk around probably to get that gate open at some point. There are 2 secret areas in the first area where you need to slide. Nah, you can jump over one of them. I'm pretty sure. If I remember right. Oh, what is with these guys? Bam. Bam. See, this is why I need my level 12 stuff, chat. Because these guys are resisting police brutality quite heavily. We need to go back in town to get our stuff upgraded a final time. Nine, Jeremiah. You good there? Or you're just lurking inside? I'm coming in! Okay, what can we find in this? Did that wolf just jump me down here? I would have been so majorly upset, right? Because he can actually like fling you down, right, from an area like this. That hits you. Where are we going here right now? storage. And out. Find a ladder. We're on top of the whole thing, huh? Down. Yep, planned. Planned, chat.
So, I'll have my men and for consider my...
I like how he just descends and flies away. Okay, we struck down. We can now ascend toward the mountain gate. But if we have to fight the Madrigal, or wait, now comes the big question: do we have to fight the Madrigal, or do we have to fight whatever comes out of the gate?
I'm pleased to hear the deserter's fate. I will inform the Madrigal.
We serve at her pleasure. I can assure you that any others will meet the same end.
No, we will not tolerate any more doubt within your ranks, Primus. Not while we knock on salvation's door.
Discipline takes time. It's earned, not bought.
The born god disagrees. Discipline.
Are they gonna push him
is
down now,
forged.
Chad? They're gonna push him down.
It is a tool, molded in flame.
I feel like this is spotter moment.
It will not happen again. I assure you.
And sometimes an effigy is needed. The weakness must burn, so the rest will kneel.
Speaker, the sigil of House Spillane is the Phoenix, born of flame.
Yeah.
You cannot burn what was born in the ashes. Please, I am a servant of the king. Curse your god. The fire awaits us both.
In time, yes.
I mean, you would have assumed that a Knight of the King would resist more, right? That he would actually fight back, and he would not just let him get flung away. But I mean, like, who am I, right? I'm just a person applying logic to a situation that does not require logic, it seems. No heavy armored guy, sword, just some random religious nerds. But no, he's like, nah, I mean, oh no, they have me in their very strong manly arms. What should I possibly do to escape my fate? I mean, those guys are like some, I think they're partially plague riddled. It's still. Oh wow, oh wow. Accident. Please let me automatically teleport here. This is like so upsetty spaghetti for me that this one is not one where I can teleport to. So I'm gonna have to unlock this now because I want to not have to walk all the way up here. So I'm gonna take all my oils and all the things out of my item inventory because again I don't use my items here, right? I don't use any of these. So I might as well just use them for being able to activate stuff. More upgrade, then you one-shot them. Yep. And I mean, it's not like I don't have the upgrade. This is why I wanted to activate it, so we can now go back. So. In fact, you can fast travel to Last Whisper. Yeah, but I'm going to be potentially just going around. You know what I mean? So, it's not an option to rely on that. I'm most likely going to be on the road. Land it back.
Good day.
Okay, upgrade. My weapon now to 12. Then I need to birch planks and torn sinew. And I have not found a single torn sinew yet. So I simply assume that I am not getting this from my current level of progression, right? I have to go actually further to maybe find something that would give me towards sinew. But what do I know, right?
Hello.
How can you run past the cat and not pet it? Well, sir, I'm working on a schedule here, right? I have limited time, so I cannot enjoy petting animals. The pain. See here, you can return to the nameless path, right? Oh, maybe the new town. Oh, thank you for reminding me. We wanted to fast travel back to the new town, and I completely forgot that we wanted to check Marin Village because we're so excited of having found like the new progression. Shout out to you for brainwashing me. Also, by the way, thank you guys for all of you who have actually turned into our videos. Little Friend and Angry Ginger Dad, thank you for the 30 and 65 months of support. Our first 2 subs today. If you did bring a Prime sub chat, don't forget to use it somewhere on Twitch. Somewhere's right here. I wanted to kill that goat, to be honest. There's no endgame in this ass, only Crucible. Well, the Crucible could be considered endgame. Good. What do you have for me, Chan? Buy. So he can sell me bombs. Not bad. You're gonna sell me... What is he gonna sell? Boar skull, ores, bass, scalds, woods. So nothing too hot. And then we get the smith on the tippity top tip top tip top tip top. Come on, man.
So, figured they would have run him off. Has any dishonest...
Buy. Ooh, he sells a silver shovel. I have a silver shovel. But it would be cool if I didn't, right? It's not the endgame they have in mind. They have some PvP stuff in mind. They have obviously finishing the story in mind. There is more to come for the game. They have a whole class system in mind. Again, we won't see everything simple because they want to wait for the release of the game before they give us all the content. So I don't believe we'll see endgame before 1.0. And I do believe that with a 1.0 release, we're going to be like, what the fuck, right, Oski? So that's currently my assumption to what they're planning, how the game will probably progress. And I can't personally wait for it, because if we actually get like a full release version then, with so many changes, it's going to be a lot of fun to make content on it, right? I mean, already right now, I didn't expect myself to actually drop No Rest for the Wicked videos. However, there's a lot of people who actually play the game for the first time. The amount of people that have written me and they're like, hey, this is the first time I'm playing No Rest for the Wicked. I'm so happy for guides. Yeah, no problem. Okay, we get lava. We get loot. Okay, so the Madrigal should really not do this, I assume, right? I mean, knocking on the door there is definitely not helping the environment. I mean, what a cool dynamic world, though, again, right? That's really what I like about No Rest, like how it's just a moving everything. This down. This. Cool, right? Absolute cinema, chat. Cinema. Oh, I had to jump off it where I would have gone into the lava? What? I mean, I just jumped off it by chance, not because I felt like I had to, but that the planks would have crumbled below my... Oh my god, the whole area. I need to actually pay attention to crumbling planks. Oh, this is bad. I tend to not pay attention to stuff like that. Okay, wait, I need to go here. Then I need to go there. God. Almighty Jesus, save me. Oh. Oh. How do I get out of this? There's a door. This whole area can eat my clenched booty cheeks because they're clenched. A lot. Where am I here? Oh, this is the area, usually, that would lead back into the prison. Interesting. You're gonna play the new Once Human update? Which one, Premium? I'm currently waiting, like, they promised, like, Once Human, whole rework, new, like, everything changed, super cool. I'm kind of waiting for that. Now, how do I stop this?
Don't worry. I'll pass. And when I do...
Okay. I need to go talk to the Madrigal, right?
Are you proud of your time here, Sarah? Did you come to Sakra to serve right? I've known such men my whole life. Who talk for hours.
Sure reminds me of the Red Priestess from Game of Thrones, right? Just the overall demeanor and everything.
All I ever had was purpose. I won't stand by as the people of Caelin perish. They will ask how God saved his faithful. And we will say, he brought down mountains.
Oh, this can't be good. Mage broken KSP, it is. Do you actually show damage numbers? Because I deactivated damage numbers because they took away my immersion. More immersion.
With many eyes, you see my future. With many hands, you protect my journey. With many eyes, you see my future. With many hands, you protect my journey.
I'm still expecting like a big jump scare now because this is not good. This thing was not sealed off for no reason.
With many eyes, you...
Yeah, but fantastic. Great job. These look like they used to be people, the flying thingies, right? Reminds me a bit of Dead Space, the flying. Why for the love of God would he have a blade that splits open? From a functional standpoint. Oh no, yeah, see, like, they get infected. See who's about to rise. Hi, name's Ponyhop. Came here to actually nuke you if you would stop flying around, because that's the problem. If you, like, start flying around, I can't kill you. Oh, they have torn sinew. Chad, these monsters. I mean, I'll put my hand on the fire for that, right? But obviously they're going to have torn sinew. That would make perfect sense. Because they're giant birds with, like, wings. So, I mean, who else would have that? I wonder if this is like endless and just keeps going until I jump up here, or... Oh, there's a boss. Well, this is probably going to be the last boss, right? And then it's over. You can see that happening. I would be sad if that was the case, but it would be the perfect, it would be the perfect point to just, like, stop this, right? Because obviously hunting the lady down, the Madrigal now, would be the next part of the story. Uncool, birdie. This thing has a phase 2, right? Where's your phase 2? Oh! It's not a phase 2, there's just number 2. There's probably number 3 as well, right? Oh, look at that. Look at the damage. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to range you. I need just one more focus, then I got this thingy. That delayed attack messes my brain. Boom. Okay, that's it. Done. So we got Mudstalker, Hood. Show me. Lightning damage increased, focus gain increased by current durability. That's cool. I mean, this is higher than the current one we have, right? That's 4%. This is 14. Drain health in combat. We don't want that. Weight reduced, durability increased. I mean, this is perfect because it's focus gain increased by durability and then durability increased by 90%. So we're getting 14% of the total durability as more focus generation. The helmet itself has plus 22 focus generation. Damn. Drain health is super minor. Well, if you say so. Full thrust ahead, my friend. We can go ahead here. Got the... Let me check the quest. It said... We arrived at the gate too late. The Inquisition tore it open. A horde of demons has been unleashed. Up in Sakura, we should venture through. See what remains. Now, all the dudes dead. Spit and bile on the sides. Corpses everywhere. Called the Illuminate. Get a better view of the carnage. What are parries in the game? Parries are fantastic, but often just dodging is better. There are a lot of bonuses you get for parrying those, so you can have gain focus on parrying, gain focus on dodging, gain focus on killing. There is a lot you can do with parries, and that's kind of cool. Oh shit, what is this? A whole ass, oh no, wow.
Can you not hear them? I can. Voices of the city. The cobbler in Tennis Square setting up for the morning market. And the clerics singing at Moral Hall. The weaver humming to her loom. The horses in the stables where they're gone. All of them.
A horse is viable, yes. Faith and Flame. Seneschal has unlocked the ability to cleanse the pestilence from Isla Sacra. Okay. And now I would want to go down into the city, right? But I assume that is not possible that we go down into the city. So that one is closed off. And that is going to be then 1.0, right? Yeah. Thing is, like, even with this, you're not done, if that makes sense.
The Vestals would always say there was a moment, but no.
Because, like, even if you clear all of this corruption out, we're not over yet. Let's see if there's another quest that opened up that we can do now. And I also want to see what that cleanse corruption means. Plague outbreak the shallows. Okay. With a mountain gate breached, pestilence is pouring out across Sakura. Pestilent outbreaks can now emerge anywhere on the island, bringing deadly enemies that may drop special resources. Interesting. What a cool mechanic to kind of like give the existing playability even more playability. And obviously it's just killing time, right? But yeah. I was actually hoping I could get up there. Sadly, I can't. The left side, because there would have been a teleport very close by. Very cool, much wow. I can go up on the side. And we can look at the plague outbreak, right? Yeah, the plague outbreak is actually there to help you get a build. Let's see. I now go... Where did it say the plague outbreak was? In the shallows, right? But where are the shallows again? Plague outbreak. Here. So all around the bottom. That means if I go to the Saltborn Tower. Pestilence sprint. These are just pretty normal enemies so far. Enemy slain, extract and refine. I was hoping some more of the like enemies would actually, some more of the cool enemies would actually be here now, right? Boom. Now you can level up by doing offerings at campfires. Oh no, that's new. That's cool. See, this is what I was hoping for. Something like that. Something cooler. We get a big plate mommy mound. Oh, that looks epic. Like the whole face thingy. Torn sinew. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, the upgrade material we have been looking for. I remember someone asking in the chat, where do I get materials to upgrade further? Well, I got your answer. You just have to play Pestilence. Yeah. So we get our answer. What we have to do makes total sense. Really cool. So this is where I like it now, because getting me the materials that I need to upgrade stuff by then doing bonus content, right? Optional bonus content, because I just wait for plague outbreaks now. The question for all this is, how often do they happen, right? Because I obviously need the torn sinew, so I would like to have as many plague outbreaks as possible. So how long would it now take for another outbreak to happen? Are they daily? Are they bi-daily? Can I force them to happen more often? What can I do, right? How can I make this now a more ready occurrence that I can just profit from these outbreaks? Make sense to you? Missed the boss on the beach? There's a boss? But the outbreak was already done, sir. Boss. Okay, I left the zone. Yeah, you're right. I thought we just filled the meter. Okay. Make sure to really find every enemy and not miss out on one, right? There's another. It's not pestilence anymore, so it gotta be around here. Where would the last enemy be now? The enemies are on Saltborn Tower. Does that count? I mean, there's still a lack of corruption on the side there, so I guess. Corruption sounded here. That's it. So should there now be a boss? There's no... Ah, there. Okay. Let's finish that one pestilence zone and then dive deeper into this. Bar isn't depleted yet, so what you're saying is that the actual cave can also have pestilence? It does seem like that. It does seem like that. Not that cave? It would make sense if it was that cave. Just killed me. I haven't died in a while. Not that cave. But there is no other cave. There's no other cave I remember existing. And out here is nothing. Cave near the tower. You mean the one near the swamp? But that shouldn't, according to the map, be in the pestilence zone. There can be something in here, really? Ay, ay, ay. But see, the pestilence zone is not active here, so that is not the one we're looking for, chat. Say that, but you're wrong. Yeah, you're missing one enemy, so this is obviously now, in my humble opinion, terrible game design, because why am I not shown where that one enemy is? Yeah, I'm literally just missing one dude somewhere that might or might not be in the purple vapors. I mean, could it be that he's here too? It could be, right? That he's here on this side, and it just gets counted as being part of this. Cave below the tower with the whispers. Yeah, obviously an option. But it could be here, right side. Who? We haven't checked. There's maybe someone here. Might have been as well. Yeah, I mean, like, at this point, there's the marker here, so I would assume that there needs to be one single opponent inside that cave, and it might have been that wizard opponent that we just have to kill, and then we're good. I'll have to say that I don't like that they can be underwater. Seems weird. Pestilence summoned. Okay. Where would be now the boss? In this cave as well? Oh, you. Okay, so yeah. Fine. Yeah. How do you slot the Illuminate rune? You have to go to the Enchantress, go for runes, and then go to the right side. There you can check your utility runes. Wow, you do a lot of damage, sir. So he's a faster, meaner version of the boss. Yeah, for this, I want my weapon finally upgraded, right? Aha. Range, sir? The stagger bar just vanished. That's bad. Oh no! I just failed a whole ass spell. You know how annoying that is? Chad? That was my 100th spell. Sure. Good. Okay, let's go. Kill him. Oh no! That should have staggered him. That should have staggered him all the way. I was so close. I am so unhappy that that did not stagger him. I like that they're reusing bosses for this. That's interesting. I also do want to have my weapon upgraded ASAP now. Need this wood here. He got a skull because he was mean to me. Ow. The drain health doesn't really do anything with my regen. I agree. I was scared that drain health would be... we love when that happens. But there's a thing in No Rest for the Wicked. If you really don't have stamina and you're on the ground, right? You can actually get hit while you're on the ground. Oh, that reminds me... Oh, we got a level up? Yeah. Let me do... I mean, our focus gain is enough, so I'm going to just do intelligence at this point. Plague. Oh, we get... Wait. We have Torn Sinews. So I assume I can teleport out, right? Quickly. Because we do have the sinew I need to upgrade my weapon. It would be a shame if we don't do this quickly, right? Blackout, by the way, thank you for the 23 months of sword. Blackout, I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well, partner.
What a curious... Right? I'm all for... But I could...
Okay, so I go to Fillmore chat, right? Upgrade. I have the... I need 6. Ooh, I was wrong. How are you playing this, sir? It's not out yet. Is this beta? This is out as a early access game, sir. So... You might have missed that it's out as an early access game. Everyone can play this. Currently. Extra people in the city? Yeah, the city has changed now that the plague is out in the world, right? There's more guards, there's more presence. Kind of cool. I like it. Do you notice again, like a developing of the situation? Oh my! Opponent just get a hit like on his first attack, like a professional. I gotta make sure that I have like enough stamina. Still roll after using my attack. Sometimes can be tricky. Luckily he came down in time. How much damage that attack does when we get it off, chat? The actual, like, 100 lightning skill is crazy. Down. Let's go. So we got an area cleanse. We got another 3 torn sinews. So now we got what we are looking for. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, that one hurt. We got a corpse smeared blade twice. That's interesting, chat. So I just got back-to-back 2 times the same blade from the man. I like how the 100 attacks knocks him backwards. Yeah, the 100 attack builds up tons of staggered. It's kind of crazy. So now that we have the corruption cleansed, how do we trigger like the next corruption? Okay, sir. He's like, you have the higher ground, I have the higher ground. Right? So more items on the body, yeah, but those were just materials that I didn't need at the current time. So it's something I can actually ignore. Why not showing numbers, Chris? Honestly, it looks better without numbers. I mean, sure, you can show numbers if you wish to, and then be happy about it. But I mean, what would the numbers use you in terms of
Your daily drill, but perhaps
like if I don't do enough damage, I don't do enough damage. I don't have to see a number for that, if that makes sense. Oh, I got a ring. Ah, there we go. There we go. Fantastic. I need to drop this piece of equipment. So, chat, look what we have. Got a ring. That gives me more focus gain by 11% and maximum focus by 47%. Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Okay. Focus on inflicting a status. That was lightning damage.
good day.
Okay, upgrade. So we're looking for 12 birch planks and 1 weapon shard. Oh no! Oh no, chat! The bane of my existence, not having the final weapon shard to upgrade things.
Always go the great.
I mean, at least we have the birch planks that I need to make this work, so that's not bad. Resource inventory is full. When did that happen? So we have the birch planks that we need, but we need a weapon shard. And then we could upgrade my stuff to, what would it be? 13. But I assume afterwards, like, I would probably need to do more corruption, more corruption, more corruption. So let's go to the Watcher and let us get explained the system quickly. We understand what's going on. By the way, progression-wise, how long did this take me now? 10 hours, roughly, to get to this point. But gotta consider that I did have I had pre-knowledge of a lot of situations, so we got through this quite quick. I mean, however, we still have the Crucible, right? We have the zones. We haven't even upgraded this city maximum. We have a house, David, but we didn't do anything with a house. Maybe Stella has a shard. Nope, sadly, Stella did not have a shard. I mean, we could go back to the Merry Village to see if there's a Stella that has a shard now.
The pestilence. It threatens to swallow us all.
For outbreaks of Sakura, please, if you ever...
He was lucid before, I swear. He rifles through old journals and sinew, husk and marrow tape.
What does it mean?
Perhaps nothing.
Bro?
Far be it from...
Yes.
And if...
Time.
Okay, exalt items. So, harness the foul energy of the pestilence to upgrade gear. Items can be exalted up to 4 times. A random enchantment will be chosen for exaltation, which will raise its power and can't even surpass the normal maximum enchant value. Once you exalt an item, fallen embers can no longer be used on it. Ah, interesting. So, I need an item that technically has 4 good stats, right? Something like this. We got drain health and combat, durability increase, weight reduced, lightning damage increase. So, I would like to exalt this. But what is the material I use for that? I use my sinew for that, correct? But I don't want to use my sinew right now because that would be bad. That flows. Okay, so I don't want to use my sinew because I want that. Like Icar, we can still upgrade things, right? Okay, I get it. Yeah. So it makes perfect sense. Now I know what to do though, right? But how do I now get another outbreak? That's the big question, right? What do I do now?
There must be I don't know.
You looked upon Galen, mate.
This is normal difficulty. This is the intended difficulty. Exactly.
So the Inquisition to all the... You see, the sickness fills the very air above our heads.
So this is the Jewel of South.
Why are we playing the intended difficulty? Well, because it is the intended difficulty. I think it's random. I think so too. However, I would really like to advance the world, right?
You cannot rush an oak.
Okay, we need more birch planks so we can upgrade. I mean, we need a weapon shard. What was that, right? 12 birch planks are needed. A weapon shard is needed. So we pretty much now have to go out in the world and fight monsters until we get the weapon shard. It's the only unfortunate thing. We can upgrade our weight. We can repair our gear. So how much is our focus? Our focus gain is at 209%, chat. I like that. To burn items in a fire, it will cut out the area, Paul. Okay, let's test this.
The mainland church does not...
So let's go back to the Saltborn Tower because I just know there's a fire there, right? The area has recently been cleansed and cannot be infected again. Ah. So the area needs to have a campfire. That means I have to remind myself where the campfires are, right? I don't know. The windmill area. The windmill area has a campfire. I'm happy I unlocked this travel point. The windmill does have a campfire here, right? Burn. Ah, I need to burn enough items to actually infect it, right? But what can I burn now? Can I burn everything? I can just go back here, Draconea food, and then... Ah, mushrooms. Maybe I overdid this a little bit because I made this a danger level 30. Oh, I was about to like take my medicine, but I wanted to wait. Play juice is hard. I did the same. Well, I mean, the problem is mainly that we're level... Okay, healing is reduced, damage is reduced, enemy max health increase, enemy damage increase, enemy life steals increase, movement speed, lose focus on damage taken, damage resistance. Okay, interesting. It's almost like fully juiced maps, Chan. Different. Very interesting. He counts as pestilence too, right? Okay. Yeah, I really should upgrade my weapon first before we do this. So let's go back to Sacrament and... Oh no, I haven't found the weapon shard yet. No! Ah, he dropped a torn sinew though, so I can now exalt an item, chat. Great. Oh, wow. Haha. These guys, to kill them is the best, because afterwards I can fight the worms, and they give me, like, focus on kill. This is always very good. Pick the blacksmith on the other village. We should probably. We're so close to just getting a weapon shard here, Chad. Ah, there it is! There it is, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go! Cool. I mean, like, so we're level, I think, 25, 26 right now, and this is a level 30 area, so questionable what we've done there. But I gotta say, it's super fun to check the end game. 24. Okay, chat. We're 24 in a level 26 area because reasons. The problem is, now if I get my weapon upgraded, right, to 13, like, I think the danger level of the zone would be a level 16 zone, pretty much. Pine wood. Let's see how many pine planks I'm missing, because I made quite some now.
Good day.
Okay, we miss. Oh, I should make birch planks, not pine planks. Oh my god, I am so stupid. I'm making the wrong planks the whole time, chat. Do you know what the problem with birch planks is? It's like gonna take another 31 minutes to make them all now. Oh, big yike-a-doodle dandy Andy. Well, at least we can exalt an item. So let's do this one time because I would like to know. But you know what? Before we exalt an item, let's actually take the use on a fully agent to imply one of its effect. Yeah, so Sublime Ember is an exalt, right? But we got Radiant Embers as well. So I can use a Radiant Ember right now on this helmet. Because this helmet says lightning damage increase, okay? This helmet says focus increase by current durability, and we get more durability. So I would probably increase the lightning damage further, right? And then we're gonna go exalt the thingy.
Maybe it's time you trade in that silly outfit for uniform.
Install most soul benches. Well, it's not about the time. I mean, unframe. I just wait 31 minutes and we're done. I'm not too stressed about what it takes because I have no pressure, if that makes sense. If I was obviously now trying to level up further or faster, or there was like more content, then I might be bothered. But even then, not really, because I can now 31 minutes just discover the world. I can 31 minutes just gather some more stuff. And then I can upgrade my weapon, right? It's not like this is going to hurt me. Okay, Watcher.
It is.
Exalt an item. So I want to exalt this helmet. My lightning damage got increased. Woo! Minimally, but it got increased. What's the symbol now for exalting? Is there... Oh yeah, there's one exaltation symbol. Cool. One done and done one.
The sickness fills the very air upon our heads.
I miss home, but she don't miss me.
Gotta say, I like the system. What I don't like is that I have to burn items to overflow, because it creates like an annoying farming loop where I have to farm to activate the farm to then farm the farm.
The mainland church does.
You know what I mean? So it's like farm into farm into farm into farm to make it work. I wonder how long this is going to take to clear out though. Because, I mean, we clearly overdid this a little bit. But it's at the same time pretty cool. Will a mage hybrid work? I mean, you can definitely unlock a second weapon slot and then just do hybrid stuff. So there's no shame in that. However, upgrading 2 weapons to the max will take even more resources, right? So think about that first. What you're going to do, how are you going to do, why are you going to do, right?
I have so many questions.
Is your faith strong?
Not like that's going to be incredibly cheap. It's more like that's going to be incredibly expensive. Food. Okay, we got fire pits. This is the 3rd kind of food. Now I get it. So that's tomato soup. And we got the steak discovered. Okay. So, very good. I was wondering if there's another tier of food. How to get other food recipes? You have to find the food and then you can research the food here at the bar. You could also just upgrade Gordon's pantry to tier 3, buy all the recipes, buy all dishes from him, like, right? Upgrade him to tier 3. Then buy the dishes from him, then go to the research table and you can research. You can also just research random food. I mean, I have enough of the... what is it called again? Research papers, so you could just spam and get them all. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's quite nice. I mean, I only try to get the food that's super easy to craft because I just don't want to be busy crafting food, right? I want food simply and done. But chat, we will have to end it here today. I gotta pick up my daughters from school, so that was no rest for the wicked, making our mage quite OP. And honestly, the best thing we have done today was go to Eleanor, have her have a refreshed Crone Staff, and we get ourselves a Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm is an absolute insane thingy. Like, it just staggers enemies crazy. So what we have to do is now we have to find out a way how we create a way more focus. Probably get some items that get like focus on stagger. Because if I now stagger an enemy, guaranteed with my ability, then I could get focus on stagger and not just focus cost reduced on stagger. And that would be very useful, right? So we're done for today. We also uploaded 14 tips that everyone should know. So if you haven't watched that video yet, please do so. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comments of the video. I'll see to it that I answer them even on phone, okay? So thank you very much for coming, watching, lurking, chatting, hanging out, hopefully having a good time because I did have one. And I'll see you all tomorrow again, or tonight, if we actually wake up at midnight, to play Code Vein. Because there is Code Vein releasing and we kind of want to play it, okay? Take care.